Good morning. So, 3 tips for when the scales are not moving. Number one is to consider how many measures you're actually taking right now. Are you just taking the scales? Is it once a week, a bit blindly, different part of the day? Are you taking measurements because you might be losing body fat and gaining muscle, which is that toning up? How are your clothes fitting? Because quite often I'll have a conversation with someone, they're like, the scale's not moving quick enough, or how can I make them move faster? And then it comes down to it, and it's actually that their clothes are feeling looser, they're fitter, they're stronger, everyday tasks feeling easier, but the scales aren't moving fast enough. And sometimes we have these really unrealistic expectations. And I say sometimes, how hard are you finding it? And they're like, it's okay, it's not too hard, I'm living my life. And actually, sometimes you've got to consider what's the rush if you're not hating every minute of it. And that's a big thing. So if you can be consistent and adherent with it, that's going to be a real key thing. Number two is just to consider how consistent and adherent you have to. Like, it's difficult to say how long someone will take if we're not consistent enough with the plan. We're on it, we're off it. Rather, we need to think, just like one healthy meal doesn't make us healthy, one quote unquote unhealthy meal doesn't make us unhealthy. And sometimes we need to just not jump off the bandwagon when we hear that. And finally, number three, if you've been consistent and you're doing everything, then we have to have a look at what we're doing and go, okay, how can I create more of a calorie deficit here? Is it getting my steps up? Is it increasing my workout time? Is it probably more likely looking at the food? Is it the snacks, the bites, the licks, the tastes? Is it the meals out? Can I make some better choices? Can I compensate around that a little bit more? We've got to look at creating a bit of a deficit. And that's not a bad thing. That's just giving us feedback, because actually we might have overestimated how much you need. And that's okay. A lot of us have sedentary lives. We don't need as much as we think. Anyway, hope that helps. Any questions, let me know. Have an awesome day.